So he's just chilling.
Yeah, I think he's just there, just collecting his last year wage. Well, let's talk about Tottenham, because that's what's on the horizon that we're kind of thinking, well, as much as the PSV game is important, Tottenham is super important. That one is, it doesn't matter if it's friendly, Europa League, Champions League, Premier League, like this is bloodbath, this one.
Yeah.
So it's like, at this point, Arsenal playing very well, Tottenham are playing very well. Like,
yeah.
Straight up, can Arsenal beat Tottenham? Can Arsenal win the North London derby?
Yeah, I mean, yes, of course we can. Yeah, 100%. Tottenham been playing well, but yeah, we're still a better team. We're still further along in our process, and I don't follow Tottenham obviously, but I don't think they've had a crazy test yet. I think we're their first solid test. They drew against Brentford away, which isn't a bad result. Obviously they beat United, but we can see United aren't really much these days. So I think we're the first solid test that they're going to face. So we'll see what we make of them or what they make of us. But yes, we can beat them, and we must beat them, especially at home. I can't take anything other than 3 points from that game.
Yeah, I will give them United, because as much as United are a bit capped right now, they are still Manchester United. For all intensive purposes, they nearly took a point off us. They nearly took 3 points off us if they give Garnacho his goal. So I'll count United. I'll give them that. And like you said, they have been playing a better brand of football. They look better this season. They look more like a team. But we're at home. We're the mighty Arsenal. They shouldn't have anything. This game is one of the ones as well where we're talking about Ramsdale being out of the team. It's not an emotional situation. Ramsdale doesn't start. Ramsdale don't play, because we've seen that emotion in him, and whereas sometimes it's good, emotion in general, not necessarily from Ramsdale. It's a case of we have to manage the situation. We need to behave like we've been here before. We've been in Tottenham. We beat Tottenham twice in the league last season. And that has to continue. It just has to continue. I think we just take the game back. We're not necessarily playing Tottenham. And we just need to do some of our best work. What I tend to enjoy, especially last season about Tottenham, is it's not like what we just gave Everton. It's not a 1-0 escape situation. We're very flamboyant against Tottenham, and especially, like I say, last season. But at the same time, at home, we haven't been super convincing. It almost says already that if you go to the bookies and put that we're not getting a clean sheet, you probably earn yourself. So we need to come with a serious 11 going to peg these boys back, because they have been on one. And even the last game, when it looked like all was lost, I'm hearing, what's his name? Kulusevski, Kulusevski's here scoring 100-minute goals.
Crazy, bro.
Gabriel Jesus, bro. Like, allow it. Like, so yeah, it's gonna be a competitive game. That is for sure. Probably more competitive than what we got from Tottenham last season.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's definitely a new look. Tottenham are playing a better brand of football, like you said. And for some odd reason now, just us playing at home, it shouldn't be like this. In a sense, we get a lot of drive, and we want to have the ball as we normally do. But there's a lot more gusto when we're at home, because obviously we've got the crowd behind us. But I still just worry about these lapses of concentration, or that desire to go and put on a show and score just leaves us exposed. And I'm not even going to say anything bad about the game or about any if this happens, but we just need to be very, very much so concentrated on the day. And yeah, it goes back to our lineup against PSV. We need to get everything right. We need to manage who's playing against PSV up front. I know maybe the manager, maybe Mikel's just thinking, I don't know what you might not on. I'm playing the same 11 for the next like 2 games. Like, you know, these are 2 big games. I need the best 11 they're going to play. And that might be the case. But again, you've got a fresh Tottenham who are playing well. We don't know what PSV is going to bring. And we don't want to be blowing at, you know, 60, 65 minutes. The 5 subs thing does help. Don't get me wrong, it does help. But at the same time, you just want to make sure that it's different. If this was even like Chelsea, you want to win, but I wouldn't have the same energies because it's Tottenham at the end of the week. You know, it just has to be a win. No matter what happens, what may come, has to be a win. So we just need to be extra careful about how we negotiate this week in terms of starting 11s. And Tottenham just has to be 3 points, just as it was for United, just as it was today, and how it will be against PSV.
Amen. No, there's it's funny because as good as they're playing, obviously the guy that used to haunt us in Harry Kane is gone.
Yeah.
At the same time, the guy that used to help us in Hugo Lloris is not there either. You know, he's still there. Like, they haven't sold him or anything. He's just not in the squads or anything.
Really? I thought he left on like I thought it was like a free transfer or something, or like his contract expired.
I can check afterwards, but I don't think he's actually left.
So he's just chilling.
Yeah, I think he's just there, just collecting his last year wage.
Just pay him some respect or something as club captain.
Maybe, who knows?
Okay.
But yeah, like I say, so it's almost a different Tottenham we're playing.
Yeah.
But you know, this is what the Premier League requires. We have to come in here and just move to them quickly and jog on. And whoever the next victim is post Tottenham, that's it. Probably Carling Cup game midweek?
Yeah, Brentford away. It's just not. We just need a young Cambridge or something. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You don't need it, man. But yeah, like, I would say, and the thing is that I know we're kind of projecting forward a bit. Obviously focusing on the Champions League and Tottenham, but I kind of want a cup run, even in the League Cup. I want us to take all trophies seriously. So I don't want us to think, oh, it's like, you know, we just need to rest, just see what happens. If we go out, we go out. No. Like, I want us to take everything seriously. I want us to be getting through the rounds and just want to see us take it seriously. So yeah, it's not going to be an easy, what's that, like 7, 8, 9 days or whatever it will be in terms of our fixtures. And yeah, this is the bread and butter of a manager now. Arteta's going to really show us that, or hopefully show us that he's learnt with his rotation, with the management of players, and being able to bring in these fringe players, because this is now the time. Like we mentioned previously about him speaking in the press about Smith Rowe and players not being happy about lack of minutes. You know, that Brentford game, this Champions League game, Tottenham, this is now where we're expecting to see 3, maybe 4 rotations a game, or in terms of like subs and people that we haven't seen regularly coming on, because maybe a Declan Rice plays 90 against PSV. I don't think he should, but maybe that's where now a Jorginho starts the game. You know, maybe Jorginho starts and Rice gets to sit down and he can come off, or we get Mo and Nenny back out from, we blow the dust off him.
No, I can't lie. Declan Rice needs to start, because you don't spend 100 million and sell him on Champions League football and then not play him in the first match of Champions League.
Well, this is what I'm saying about, I think it's because if this was like how it was with Wenger days and we've been in Champions League, I think because I can imagine on the Emirates, they're going to put on a big show prior, going to have all the flashing lights, DJ Solanke's going to be doing a madness, and you know what I mean? So it's going to be, I don't think he's going to take that away from the players who've got us there. That's why I'm just thinking we're going to go with our strongest team. But I just want to see management, in-game management, and hopefully just with a view towards Tottenham, that we're still able to have the legs to go again against them in, what's that, going to be like 4 days' time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.